We'll go ahead and call to order the Elk Creek Fire Protection District Board of Directors regular meeting, Thursday, June 8th, 2017 at 1800 hours. Director Wisniewski, will you lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance?
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United
States
States
of America,
and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. Okay, Director Baird is unable to attend. Director Branch is attending by phone. The other three directors are in person. Are there any additions or deletions to the current agenda?
None here.
I have none.
Okay, you good with
that's good, I looked earlier.
Okay. How about a motion to approve the agenda as printed?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
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 Okay. Review the May 11th, 2017 regular meeting minutes. You good with them, Greg?
Yes, I am.
Okay, a motion to approve is printed.
So moved.
Second.
Moved.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. That'll take us to the financial matters, Alec.
We have for April expenses in the amount of $133,242, and I move those expenses be approved.
Is there a motion? Okay. Doc, you making that?
I think you.
I made the
You made the
motion.
motion.
I made the motion.
Got a
Already.
second from Greg, all right, all those,
Aye.
all those in favor, okay.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, you wanted to,
Yeah, well, what's the, can you give us some background on this bad debt allowance situation?
So the auditors wanted just to get a formal approval from the board that we're going to increase the bad debt allowance by $75,000 for 2016. So we're going to bump it up from 42% to 47% because of the Medicare and Medicaid. So that makes the whole allowance, the new balance in that allowance, about $120,000.
What is it now?
It's, well, let's see, 120 minus 75.
Well, does it mean we're gonna like double it or something like that?
No, it'd be 150, but hold on a second. It is, right now it's only 45,000.
Now,
So we're increasing
that
it by
allowance is for what, for Medicare, Medicaid?
Right, so that's for the accounts receivable, all the systems design, the ambulance transports, all of that billing. We're still getting less and less, each month.
What?
And it's Medicare and Medicaid.
What, that's for 2016 they're asking,
Right.
but 2016 is done.
Right, so you want so we've got an AR balance of 309,000.
Mm-hmm.
So the pieces and parts that make that up, a great deal of it is over 90 days old.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't believe, and we always err on the side of being conservative, we don't believe that we're gonna get all of that 309,000. We believe that 120,000 of that will be written off eventually.
Okay, and is that consistent with the past years?
No, it's an
no, it's
increase,
been,
How much of an increase?
just about a 5% increase.
All right.
Yeah, so,
Well, then you need us to,
yeah, we just need we've discussed it and you know about it, and we've talked about it, and you agree with the methodology, that kind of thing. That-
Hey, real quick, Alex, these are some of the same questions I had. I couldn't hear all of Jane's response, and that's okay. But can one of you, somebody just give me an executive summary? What is the cause of this? Why are we needing to do this? I didn't quite get
it's
that.
because of the ambulance billing and then the Medicaid and Medicare payments that aren't being made. It's happening everywhere. Everybody's losing money on their ambulance transports.
Okay, I see.
So we're just bumping it up about
Why do they, I mean, it's obviously a great value when they need it, and then all of a sudden comes time to pay it. They're not willing to pay, that's the deal?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's the short answer.
Huh, Well, I think we need to put a credit card machine inside the ambulance.
All right, we'll talk to the chief
He's
about
just
that when he
joking.
gets back.
Just joking.
Yes, let's put that on the meeting for next month.
Unless you wanna make a motion.
So, but basically, in a nutshell, what's happening, Greg, is because that's getting worse, we don't anticipate it to get any better, so we want to bump up about 5% of the bad debt ratio.
Yes.
Just to,
Yes.
just so we don't keep getting, making it look worse.
Right, I understand. I
Okay.
understand. I
So
don't
we're not
like
over-
it, but I understand.
So we're not overstating the asset.
Yeah, so we're not overstating.
Correct. I understand.
Okay, and do we need a motion for that, or just approve it? Do a
I would
motion?
appreciate it.
Okay,
So the motion is to increase the allowance for bad debt by 5%
To $75,000 for 2016.
to $75,000 in 2016.
I'll second that.
okay. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, that motion carries.
Thank you.
All right, do you have any other financial matters?
I do not.
New business. We need to discuss the membership renewal for the Colorado Firefighter Heart and Circulatory Benefits Trust.
Right,
Just
so
need
there's no new document that you have to sign. We just bring it before the board, and we're gonna do, they've added the cancer on this year, so it'll be heart and cancer. The invoice for heart is like $1,050. I'm not sure what the invoice for the cancer is gonna be yet, but it's completely reimbursable supposedly.
The heart is, the cancer won't be.
The heart is?
Yeah, only, the
Okay.
state only reimburses the heart, not the
Okay.
cancer.
So the heart will be reimbursed, so the $1,050 will be reimbursed, but not the cancer.
Right, and then that'll be a decision we'll have to make probably at the next board meeting, because that doesn't go in effect till July 1st,
Okay.
the cancer part.
Okay.
And we probably will end up joining, because the way that law is written, the district will come out from under the presumptive cancer liability for the presumptive bill that was passed in '07. That should cut our workers' comp premiums in half and have plenty of money to pay the premium and to take care of the firefighters, so.
Yeah.
But I'm sure we'll discuss all the details of that at the next board meeting.
Okay, that sounds
But-
good. They've already sent out all of the, June 9th is the deadline for the roster for the heart and the cancer, so we've already submitted everything.
Okay, yeah, because they need to know how many eligible firefighters, and then you can purchase that for volunteers also as well as pay. So we'll have to discuss that in a little more detail when it gets closer. Okay. So basically, it's just,
Motion to renew?
did we do a motion each year? Okay.
Yep.
All right. Motion to renew membership in the Colorado Firefighter Heart and Circulatory Benefits Trust Program.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right. Any other new business?
None.
You got any new business, Greg?
I don't have any new business. I do have one for old, not necessarily to have deep discussion tonight, particularly because I'm not there, nor is Director Barrett there, but I'm going to bring it up just super quick. May I do that?
Yeah, we'll just switch right into old business. Go right ahead.
All right, I'm glad I could be your straight man. We talked, I think, 2 meetings ago, I think it was, about trying to work something in and get some state help. You had some sort of a thought, I think, Mike, regarding funding, which would help us remediate the issue of being stuck with Staunton Park, from a care perspective and emergency services, et cetera. I just want to bring that up in more detail, and if that hasn't panned out at all, I want to see if we can, brainstorm a bit on, maybe other options. The other thing I would just mention is that the chief had suggested that we have a strategic planning meeting, and I think that we do need to commit to that over the summer, so I just bring that up, and that's something I think that we should try and discuss in more detail at our next meeting.
Okay. And like we're kind of talking about two things. One was to try to get the state to compensate us for all the calls in the service in the state park. And the other one
Well,
was,
the idea was to, bump it up $1 or $2, whatever, when people come into the park. That that's the perfect time to catch them. Nobody's gonna squawk about that, and we were looking at something along those lines.
Yeah, and I have not talked with the chief in any more detail about that, so I don't know where that's at.
Okay,
The other thing was to try to get some state funding out of some other budget items, like we were trying to do for that grant program. Unfortunately, the party that's in control of the Senate views all of that as a tax increase, even though it's an insurance premium that goes into the general fund, so we couldn't even get anything for the firefighter safety grant program, so I doubt we could get the legislature to contribute to that, but it's always worth looking into maybe running a bill like that in the next session. So it's on the radar screen, but that's a legislative session item. It's just another way to maybe find some funding from the state.
all right. I appreciate that. I do think maybe we should, discuss a little bit further, perhaps consider other options, and maybe, or maybe at least at a minimum, hold it for when we have this strategic planning session.
Yes, and I think something like that, well, I think we would network through the state chiefs and the SDA possibly to get other fire districts that have the same problem we have with state parks.
Yeah, good point,
so-
good point, because I'm sure we're not the only ones.
No, and that's what that'll kind of take, and then I think maybe the chief can start that through the state chiefs organization.
Okay,
And then,
excellent.
and then the other thing I think that was going on was something with the county, with the letter that Director Barrett had written, but I don't know.
Yes.
Once again, I haven't talked to the chief about that recently either, so I don't know where that's at.
Yeah, well, it didn't get sent, I don't believe, so probably we should bring that up next time as well, or at least have a chance to catch up with the chief when he's back and hale and hearty, and see where that's at. I do think that that's something we should be sending out on the, from the board and move on that, but I don't want to speak for Director Barrett. We can defer it.
Okay. Yeah, I think that'll definitely be an item at the next board meeting.
Very good, thank you.
Okay. It's not good.
Hello?
Hello?
Are you still there?
Okay, I was
Okay.
here. Did you guys hear that noise?
Yeah.
Okay, oh, was that an alarm?
No, it sounded like it was on your end.
We thought it was your alarm.
Oh, okay, well, yeah, apparently my time is up.
Drive safely.
Okay. I'll make a note of those and make sure we get both of those on the agenda for next meeting.
I
Okay.
appreciate it, sounds good.
All right, any other old business?
Not from me.
Okay, see none, any citizens issues? Okay, seeing none, how about a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
We are adjourned at 18:16.
Okay, Greg,
Thanks, Greg.
thank you.